In the first era of Tamriel, I, Fervidius Thorn, acquired the Staff of Towers and removed the disgusting elven stink from our eternal god and father, Akatosh. It seems time and space have fallen to pieces as chunks of Mundus float into a sea of oblivion. It is time my partners and I thrust our gaze upon the immortal souls of Tamriel. Now, Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, sets into motion our first step at the Inn of Ill Omen in Cyrodiil, so that we may reap more souls in the time of the Dragon Break.
It's the morning after the debacle that your crew has gone through to essentially uproot a Skooma Den that's in the bottom of the Inn of Ill Omen in Cyrodiil. Two kind of like veteran guards have decided to arrest you all under attempt of robbery. They're kind of lackadaisical, but you all are sitting at a table, essentially waiting for them to finish their breakfast. You're in chains, but you're not like fully secured, but you're kind of like pleasantly sitting with your hands wrapped, I would say, waiting on them to get up so they can essentially like walk you out to go process you all. There is an innkeeper that is standing behind the counter that's kind of like waxing glasses, talking with kind of like a merchant looking guy. He's got a lot of like scrolls and stuff coming out of his back. Everyone's imperial in this room. Nobody of strange repute. It's a basic inn with like, it has a bar with some benches on it. You're at the largest table, but there's three other smaller tables. One of those is where the guards are sitting at, so they're not even really sitting with you all. So you all have just been caught from your debacle that happened. So we had mentioned that maybe we wanted to discuss the name at length. So I will, as the referee, which is the official name, I will open up the discussion points now, and everyone may give their stand.
Well, it's important when we appear before the officials that we have a nom de plume, calling card, if you will. I think it's important for our reputation. Now, this one did not go as planned, I will admit, but we at least have a interesting story to tell from it. But importantly, what do we call ourselves when we meet the officials?
Well, Skooma Divers, I think, was quite good, but now it's a little bit too descriptive of what actually happened. So maybe to distance ourselves from that, we should probably go with something with a little bit less of a downward-facing direction.
It is a bit incriminating to call ourselves the Skooma Divers in this situation.
Gasbassa never liked Skooma Divers to begin with.
Well, let's give us 2 days, and whatever we decide will probably change again. It seems to be the way we roll. Not all the names were terrible, though. I miss a couple.
If we're having to stand before a judge, might I recommend upstanding citizens?
That's an excellent point. If we tell the official that we are upstanding citizens, it influences how they perceive us. I agree. I think that's an excellent name, Alanis.
Gasbassa never get citizen card. Can't do citizen.
Yeah, it would technically be a lie, wouldn't it?
Perhaps not all of us should speak when we meet the official. Perhaps maybe most of us should shut up and not speak.
I'd like that idea. Can I be on the shut up side of things?
Of course.
It would be.
I don't want to force anyone into a position they don't want to be in. So who would like raise your hand if you'd like to shut up?
I raise them as far as my chains will allow.
That feels like a trick question. Is that a trick question? It feels like a trick question.
There's no tricks. Just questions.
No. Well,
at this point, At this point, the merchant from sitting at the bar stands up and walks over to you all. You see them; they're kind of have their hood up a little bit, like they're about to go out into the world. It's early in the morning. They have their bag on. They have a bunch of scrolls and stuff, and they approach you all and say, poor luck, isn't it?
Oh,
You all stuck out here in the middle of nowhere, really, with your chains wrapped around your wrist. What did they get you for this time?
Oh, what didn't they get us for, right? What a morning, huh?
yeah, it's a little earlier than seems appropriate to be speaking at that volume. We did have a bit of a long stretch last night.
So, what is it? What are you all supposed to be? Do you have like a name? Is there some sort of tale I could weave about you at a later time?
I believe we're going by the upstanding citizens.
Upstairs skooma.
No.
Upstanding citizens.
Gas
We
Bass
are,
not
dear
citizen.
sir, dear fellow storyteller, we
the-
are upstanding citizens.
Anonymous passersby.
Ooh. That one we could probably reuse.
Let's pocket that one. Let's put that one
Yeah,
in our
let's
back
keep that
pocket
one.
and pull it out when we need it.
Indeed.
Well, when I write in the annals, I will just mark undecided group of people. How does that sound? Does that sound all right? That sounds great to me.
And, well, I'm sorry. So you have our name incorrect, I might add. But what is your name, dear sir?
A very, very interesting question, my friend.
Not
No
nearly
time
as
to
interesting
answer. Is that
as
an
you
interesting
think.
question?
I
It wasn't
really,
really interesting. I
Gas
was more
Bass
being
actually
polite,
not
but I am
there.
interested.
yeah.
It's-
Do you all
like a
not
pretty
enjoy
standard
the
greeting.
revelry that I live in? Are you not here for the story and the song?
I mean,
I
I'm
am
here
it's
because
far
I'm in
too
chains
early.
and I'm arrested in reality, but
Gas Bassett actually would like to
While we are
leave now.
killing time,
yeah, you know what? Gast, I'm with you.
Bah, you all are no fun. And the merchant starts walking out the door and walks out the door and closes it. And at
That'd
this
be
point,
No.
more fun if I weren't under arrest. Like
You are all no
I was
fun as-
fun.
Yeah.
Last night was fun. This morning was not fun.
You are all no fun is actually a pretty good name for a group too.
the at
If
this
we're
point-
trying to be, upstanding citizens.
Gas Bassett like that. All no fun.
At this point, the innkeeper kind of comes over. He's cleaning a glass. He approaches the table and he says, "Hey guys, listen. I'm really sorry about all of this. I'm just trying to run my business. I'm really down on my payments for this place. What I want most in the world is to run this effective inn, and it made sense to kind of band with the Red Black Raiders to kind of start the Skooma Den. I don't have any touches with that. That's kind of out of my thing. They pay me. I give them the space. It's all fine and in the books, but you understand that when you drink so much and you start telling me things that I'm going to act on that. You do understand that, right?
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you
it's business.
confessing?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just a simple man trying to run my inn. That's mainly what it is.
Okay, and we're for upstanding citizens that are
Gas Bassett
arrested.
not citizen.
All right.
Okay,
Upstanding
it's-
non-citizens.
We tried to give you business, and damn, if you didn't just get us arrested, that's like,
Gas thought we tried to steal from them.
I think
no, because he's absolving himself of all responsibility from the Skooma Den. He just rents them space and thinks that keeps him innocent from anything, unless you try to talk about stealing stuff from the people that pay his bills, in which case he wants to get them arrested.
And indeed,
It's
we
very
did not commit any
complicated,
crime.
but whatever helps him sleep at night.
True, we didn't commit a crime. Not really, not at all. Actually, we were trying
here
to
at
be.
this table. The only person who's committed a crime happens to be the one not in chains. I'm just saying, Mr. Innkeeper.
Well, I happened to name my inn the Inn of Ill Omen, which is an ill omen for you all, but I didn't name my inn Secret Skooma Den, unlike how you told me your group was called the Skooma Divers last night.
Well, that is, that could mean a lot of things to a lot of people,
A lot of
Gas
things.
Bass did not agree to that one either.
Yeah, that one's on me a little bit, Beth.
I mean, if somebody comes in and they call themselves a baby eater, but they pay for alcohol, do you get them arrested too?
But no,
Is
but you're
that
going
how
to
you run your
question them.
business?
You're going to question the baby eater. Yeah, you're going to, Mr. Baby
No,
Eater.
he just
if you
says
see
his
this
name's
man.
Baby Eater. Like,
Actually, that is a good point. My father actually has a story about that, and he did get arrested for being a baby eater.
And I love stories, but maybe we share that one another time.
Yes, let's save
But
that
dear innkeeper, what is your name? I did not catch your name.
My name is Paul.
Seriously. Paul.
Now you approach us here in the light of the morning, seeming, I don't know if it's to gloat or to repent, but either way, I am interested in learning more about why you've come to us here. You sound like maybe you're a person who wants to do right by some people he's done wrong. Is that correct or incorrect?
Well, he does have our money from last night in his pocket, and we committed no crimes, so he's ahead at this point.
And what's your name again, sir? Before we get all comfortable here.
I am Spalding. My name is Spalding. It's nice to meet you, Paul. I always
Thank
like
you.
meeting new people, and especially entrepreneurs like yourself.
Thank you, Spall Scuba Diver. I really have just been. I'm very focused on my dream. My dream is to really completely own this inn and start a franchise of inns across all of Tamriel. It's never been done before as a business plan of owning more than one. But I think that there's certain ways that we could do it if I had enough capital to do it, which is why I'm trying to generate that capital in the first place. So that's what motivates me. I'm just coming over here, I'm an honest man. I'm coming over here laying out the honest truth to you all, and just checking to see if there's anything that I can do for you.
Well,
maybe you should run a prison. You seem to be able to occupy those a little bit better than your inn.
So Paul,
that prisons are also inns. Like, if you think about it, if you think about it, prisons
right,
are
Paul.
just.
I was just saying that to one of my compatriots the other night. I can't remember. I'm a little foggy, but yes, I was just saying, I agree with you, Paul. And that is a beautiful dream you have. It's a wonderful dream, right, everyone? That is a fabulous dream that I think we all could support.
So Paul, here's the thing. To own several businesses, you need more than just caps. You need to have people you trust, friends to run a, so-called franchise, So in order to do that, you have to have people you trust. And you have terrible taste in business partners.
Holiday Inn.
I do.
Yes, that actually sounds adequate.
I know. I'd
to it.
stay at the Holiday Inn.
You have Paul. You have a Paul come in every day to the inn. Paul a day.
And then you have it franchised, so you have other Holiday Inns that are run by his friends, and then they take some of the profits and give the profits back to him.
Have you considered naming things as a living? I think that you all would be very, very apt at doing that.
There's not much money in it.
We did have a group name called the Namers, but I think it was kind of self-referential, and it didn't work out for us on that one. Was that the one where we burned down the town? I can't remember.
Gas Bassett came up with that.
There's been a lot of towns.
Yes, that was yours, Gas. Thank you.
So we're kind of at an indecision here because I talked to these guards. They're good friends of mine from down the way. I
can imagine.
Arrest you all. Yeah, I mean that's just how things go.
Did you make them an offer to open a Holiday Inn with you?
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying is I like this idea of the Holiday Inn. I mean, are you all down with kind of like starting that with me? Like you all seem to have some real ideas and some real gumption. Maybe not the best at holding your liquor, but definitely some real intelligence here in this.
We do appreciate that, Paul. We
same
do seem
recognizes
to have
same.
True, but we do seem to have some trust issues with you.
Gas not know how to run in.
You run in and out of doors all the time.
You can run in very good.
You run into buildings on fire all the time. You're very, very good at running in.
Is Gas not sure if that's the same thing?
It's more or less the same. Gas, trust me.
Yeah,
trust
just about the It's about the same
Paul,
thing. Either you're on fire or you're not.
You say you're looking for some people to invest in your dream. I think it's very hard for us to invest in anything while our hands are chained.
That's a good point.
I see what you're saying. Listen, the merchant that just left here, I don't know if you caught his name. He didn't tell me either. If you did, so
Gas didn't care.
It seems like no one really cares in this world what that man's name was. But he did sell me a contract for some land that I could actually use. So I could use you all to kind of like generate this business, start this like so I don't even have to worry about it. If you all are interested in that, we could work something out. We could figure out a way. I could even pay you.
Yeah.
Paul, can you give us a moment? We're going to do a little huddle up, if you wouldn't mind giving us a minute. Just a moment.
What? While you're thinking about this, I'm going to grab the contract. I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to talk to the Black Red Raiders to roll this option, past my business partners to see if everybody's in agreement. So you all talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in the back. When you're ready, just get up and you can just come on back and get me. I'll tell the guards that it's fine. You can just come get me.
Of course, we'll be right here when you come back. Guys.
Yeah.
Guys, if we can get him to unhook us and let us go, we can get out of here, change our name. He'll never see us again. I mean, he's doing business with bad people, and I'd rather not deal with that. I'm this town. I'd rather see the back of this town. But if we can convince him that we are working with him, we can get him to have his friends unchain us and maybe even give us like a little down payment, and off we go.
Gas Bass, I think we get him pay us first, then leave.
We will do the best we can to get as much as we can. Honestly, how much did we spend on drinks last night? We spent we spent at least 20. That was at least 20 gold. Maybe we could get the 20 gold back from him, and then at least then we can break even. Just a little chafing, a tiny bit of chafing from the chains.
I do know that bad people like these raiders he works with don't necessarily like it when their lackeys try to retire. So I don't know how long Paul is for this world. So we should definitely try to get out. While
Don't make me feel sorry for Paul. He has a good idea, but he has a terrible taste in friends. And he's not great at picking who to trust either, apparently.
Yeah, and he also just tries to get people thrown into jail. And
that's definitely a downside of the French
There are a number of character flaws exhibited by Paul.
True. We have ourselves tried to get people thrown in jail. It's just we tend to,
be the ones.
We're us.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I wasn't going to say that.
Right. Maybe if I had a Holiday Inn and guards were my friends, I could just point at people and say, "Lock them up, Stephen." And, they just take them to jail because they talked too much about what they were going to do the next day.
By the way, have you noticed, my friends, that the people in this area have very strange names? Like, they're very odd. Paul and Steve. What kind of names are those?
They're very simple names. I think because they're simple people.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
They lack the culture.
Look,
You know what they say about salting the earth?
look. Gasbass are not like Paul, but
Okay.
On that, we agree.
Paul say he pay us.
True.
We
Right to
have
the point. Well done.
We have no gold now.
Paul pays us with gold that he doesn't have to be able to afford keeping his own hotel and open up more hotels. I don't know how much capital, but enough gold to be able to buy a deed to a piece of land that he may or may not have seen before. I don't think Paul is very financially literate.
No, but I may have a capital idea about getting capital for an idea. Maybe Paul can borrow some seed money from his partners who are horrible people. If they're going to eventually kill him anyway, we might as well get him to get money from them to give to us. And,
But does that make us partner with them, though? I mean...
No, darling, it doesn't mean we're partnering with them. It means we're robbing them.
Well, they
Which
probably
was the original
won't see
plan
it
in the
that
first
way.
place. Oh. I guess it depends on your point of view.
What is our angle? Are we trying to rob Paul? Are we still going after the skooma? Are we going to take out the raiders? What do we want right now, ladies and gentlemen of the Messy Bastards?
Paul say he pay us. He pay us. Then we leave.
All right. Anyone object?
Oh, no, I'm
To
quite
Gas's
well.
I
plan
really
of
like-
getting paid.
I
really
think
like
Gas is the
both
brains
of
here. We
those
should definitely go with Gas's plans, yeah.
All right, so you all have made this plan. Paul has been gone for kind of a while, and it's just kind of quiet in the inn itself. One of the veteran guards stands up and walks over to go into the back room, kind of behind. And if you look at Roll20, a map of this would be available to you. And if combat or something encounters, that's when we will start tracking some movement pretty seriously. Aside from that, one of the veteran guards goes away. Another one it kind of goes into the back room. Another one approaches you all and says, "Hello, criminal scum."
Not our
Please,
name.
it's still morning.
No, criminal scum is like 8 names ago.
No, we did
Current-
not agree on that one.
Gasbassa come up with current plan. Gasbassa choose current name.
Okay, what is the current name?
Bassa boys.
You know what? It's fine. He'll forget the name in a couple hours,
it's
and we'll
okay.
pick something
Yeah.
else. It'll be fine.
It's-
All right.
Well,
so
hello,
yes,
Mr. Guard. Are you just here to gloat?
I'm not here to gloat. I am very happy to see you all in chains. Ha 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 ha.
One of those types. Okay.
Oh,
that's quite
that's a
rude
good one,
of you.
Mr. Guard.
Yeah,
Very
it's
rude.
awfully novel coming from a bottom.
I did not violate the law. You all violated the law. Now, where
Technically,
did
we
Paul
didn't.
go to?
Paul
didn't actually violate the law. We were
Criminal
just-
overlord.
Yeah, Paul went downstairs to a totally legitimate add-on to his establishment here. Maybe you should go check on him and his business associates.
Yeah, to talk to the people who are definitely not the actual criminals here.
And maybe check to see if this building's up to code. If they added a Skooma Den.
The guard looks at you all
do you
and
need a
says,
permit? Do you need a permit for a Skooma Den? I wasn't never sure on that.
the guard looks at you all and says, a likely story, and marches off towards the back door. And now you all are just alone in this inn.
Well, he's a dick.
All right. Do we try to escape, or do we wait to see how things plan?
So your hands are bound in rope, tied up. pretty much. That is not your feet, just your hands.
Yeah, I could probably get out of this, but honestly, at this point, I'm kind of curious to see where they're going.
Paul did give us permission to go track him down, so...
We don't need his permission.
Well, it might help in this particular case, though. I mean, we've got a haughty guard.
Wrong. Yeah, no, the bard is absolutely... You're right, he's absolutely a bard. No doubt.
Shall we,
Has anybody checked bar?
Oh, little hair of the dog, are you...
No. Gaspassa not notice coin
No, I'm not
pouch
talking about
on
you
Paul.
actually eating a dog.
No, the till.
No. Oh. I was talking about a drink. And okay, yeah.
I'm talking about a refund.
Oh.
All right, you guys go behind the bar. I'll watch the door.
Remember plan. Paul pay us, we escape.
That's right.
Paul
Everyone
not
remember,
necessarily need to be there to pay us.
Boss is the brains. We should stick with stick with his plan. Absolutely.
Ooh,
Spalding's
that's a
gonna
good
go
name.
to the door.
Bossa Brains.
How about the Bassa turds?
What's a bossa turd? Oh, bastard! I get it.
You're a delight always. Oh, so shall we go investigate?
Yeah. So what is everybody doing here?
I think we're all going to awkwardly stand up and just go over to the bar.
Go over to the bar and start shuffling around and getting really handsy with the stuff behind the bar.
Spalding's going to go to the door to keep watch to make sure we don't get surprised. The door that Paul and the guard went through.
So, DM, I have never yet found a bar that didn't have the bartender's secret weapon hidden behind it someplace to deal with unruly customers. Is there some sort of weapon we can find behind the bar?
You could.
It might be a pepsill. It might be a knife.
You could use a makeshift martial weapon. I would say it would probably be a club behind the bar. The other thing that you also find behind the bar is 49 gold pieces are also behind the bar. I will put that into our chat. I will hopefully.
Well, this looks like a good refund for money spent last night.
My chat is not working, so if you will just note that you all got 49 gold from searching the bar. Thank you very much.
Into the group chest, right?
That's so everyone will collect total treasure. So like you will not get 49 gold each, but the group will get 49.
Group fund.
And at the end, it will all be divvied out. At the end of the dungeon, you are now in the dungeon, I guess. Oh
dear. Okay, sounds great.
That's what is at the bar. There is kind of almost like a little like weird glittery dust from where the merchant was sitting before on the bar stool and on kind of like the bar top. That's the only weird thing you notice about the bar.
That's very untidy. How interesting. So I'll it's in a container, or is it spread around?
It's spread around. It's kind of like you made a glitter poster and then you use too much of the glitter on the glue and now the glitter's off.
Glitter
everywhere.
Glitter is the STD of the crafting world, isn't it? It's there's glitter on the seats. You may not want to sit on them. Let's get a drink, shall we? Might as well. What are they gonna do? Arrest us?
Yeah, there's like 3 bottles of wine behind the bar right now that you all could have. Each one of those is worth, I believe, 2 gold a piece.
Oh, well, I'm going to pop one of the bottles open.
It's good. Yeah, that's great. It's also the morning, but I'm not judging what your lifestyle is.
We had a long night last night. We need a little bit of a.
Not like we've got much to do the rest of the day.
Yep. You all are kind of, I guess Vel is drinking the wine.
I am helping myself to some wine, and I'm looking for walnuts or snacks or something like bar food. Is there any bar food?
Can I make a foraging roll in this bar?
Please roll for foraging, because it's not stocked. It's in the morning. You did get a success on that. So what you're actually going to find is one iron ration, pretty much like hardtack that will last you. That's probably left over from like the guards that were here to arrest you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
all right
turn this into a makeshift charcuterie for everyone, so we can.
It's a little stale, darling, but it is quite good.
Well, it's a bar.
Yes, it's not a very good bar, but
Paul
we
has
wouldn't be
dreams.
robbing a good bar.
Expanding.
If we get outside, I'll see what I can do.
So there are two doors in here. There's a door behind the bar that all the guards and Paul went into, and there's the front door to it, which is towards the south, and the bar and the doors to the north.
So, do you think we should we try and get the ropes off? It seems it's only a matter of time before someone unties us. We might as well do it ourselves.
Yeah, Spalding, can you lie about the guards taking the ropes off? But if we see the guards, can you lie about Paul taking the ropes off?
I can lie every which way.
Basically, I'm just like, can you lie?
I can lie.
All right, cool.
I prefer to call it storytelling.
Okay, I mean, you can wrap it up however you want to, but yeah, let's
crafter of the finest bullshittery in the land.
So Gas can take off rope now.
Yes. Yes.
Gas, how are you taking off this rope? Oh, with your teeth.
Dude.
Okay, yeah. Could you? How do I roll that one? Could you just do a strength check? And all you're gonna do is you're gonna click your strength box, and it's gonna roll for you. And all you're looking to do is you have a strength score, and you're looking to roll under that. And it's actually gonna be you got a 2. That's a grand success. You have managed to gnaw off your rope with your teeth.
I was going to say, try to
orcs
make it
do
look
have like tusks, right?
Took it,
Basically,
yes.
not
so.
shoot it off. But. Listening at the door, can Spalding hear anything going on back there?
You actually have a skill that should be listen to doors. So you could roll that and see.
And then listen at listen at door. I just click that.
Yep. Just click it.
I clicked it. Now what?
It should be in the chat.
And it should have like an input value that comes up with like a threshold modifier, and I think you just hit submit on that.
Oh, weird. Okay. Nothing popped up in the chat. Let me try that again.
At Spalding Greyworth here.
I'm going to click it just to see what the behavior is. Yeah, so a pop-up window comes up in Roll20 that says input value threshold modifier.
Aha. Yes, okay, yeah. What do I put in for threshold modifier?
0. It's just a regular. Okay. Yeah, you're just listening at the door.
Oh, I fail. I hear nothing.
Failed.
Probably because over the 9 of the rope, can't hear a thing.
It's a little loud.
Gas Bassin not loud, he says very loudly.
Just eating that hand.
So Vel is. You can find like a bottle opener or a corkscrew or a butter knife or something she can use to get her own. I could use the practice to get my bindings off.
Do we still have our stuff on us?
Yeah. They was like the worst, like, we're just gonna tie you up kind of situation.
They're not good at this.
Just don't
Listen,
go anywhere,
I'll reach and get like the dagger that's like my boot dagger.
Yeah, if you're just gonna cut your ropes off, like you don't need to roll anything. Gasbast had to roll something because he decided that it was time for like a snack. Like he was Jaws and Moonraker and needed to really like put it to the test.
Some hemp jerky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just get the dagger and like hold it out and like, if you just want to.
Oh, well, I can never say no to you. Go, please do.
You say no to me a lot.
But do you always remember it, darling?
You two, that's a private conversation. Have it together. I don't want to know your business.
Oh.
Get your mouth out of the gutter. Your brain, mouth, whatever. Well, they're connected. True.
My mouth has been in gutters, sweetie.
Yeah. That's where we were last night. Speaking of which, you want some wine? I think you should maybe like do the little swishy.
Because of the mouth gutter thing, yeah.
Yeah, but don't spit it, swallow it. It's quite gauche otherwise.
Unless it's wine tasting.
I never understood that. I will admit, why would someone take something wonderful and put it in their mouth and taste it and go, oh, this tastes wonderful, and then they spit it out? Why would you do that?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, yes, sure. So thank you. I assume at this point her hands are no longer tied.
Yeah, it's been about 15 minutes with nobody there. Y'all are just like sipping wine.
Okay, I do believe I believe this is to coin the term, we should shit or get off the pot. I think something's going on downstairs. It's taking entirely too long to ask a simple question.
I hope it's an arrest.
Ooh. I think I would really like to see that.
That'd be spicy.
Show that we are upstanding citizens if we help the local constabulary to arrest some evil.
The bastards on the sides of justice.
And then
I like that.
We can die for Skooma again, depending on what happens. We'll keep our options open. I think if we go downstairs,
Okay, do you want me to just sneak down and get a look, or would you like to go with me? I mean, I'm pretty sneaky.
I am when there's trees involved. Not so much.
Darling, I think this is just involving dead trees.
Yeah.
Wood paneling and such, yeah.
Right, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
it is lovely. It is lovely decor. It really is.
I'll still go. I'll go.
Okay, let's all good. Let's make a field trip of it. Shall we all go downstairs?
All right. You two leave.
Gas and I want to be alone.
Gas, come with us. Darling, you're the brains. Please get out in front. It's the place where the smart people go.
He's the least sneaky. At least let the sneaky one go first.
Are we trying to be sneaky?
Well, yes, until we know if we're walking into an arrest or a slaughter.
All right. I'll be.
Gas, slaughter. Gas, go first.
Gas. Shh. If we're sneaking, then you have to be quiet.
Oh.
Shh. Just a little. Like a little.
Remember slaughter, though.
It could be a slaughter, yes.
There's a slaughter.
Slaughter, let's go.
Well, then I guess we'll see. We'll do. And Val will take the lead to go downstairs. A couple. What amount? What do you think? About 10 feet ahead of everybody else, like just doing the sneaky.
Sure, yeah. So you all go out into this door, and it's almost like a different scene. Like you open this back door, and it's just like a stark white, like crystal corridor. The corridor has kind of almost hallways within it. One to the north, one to the east, and one to the west that are both closed. All three of those are closed doors. This seems very out of place, and maybe doesn't make sense with the building that you are in.
Oh, maybe he has something about this whole franchise of hotels. It's quite nice in here.
Which
a little too spacious in here.
Paul might be better with money than we thought. Paul kind of seemed very rich.
And very dumb. Huh.
Well, those two tend to go hand in hand.
We should be so lucky. I guess Val just keeps going into the oddly out of place, bright, and wide open space.
So it is this hallway with it's all kind of like crystallized. Like it is almost not necessarily, it's opaque. Like it's just kind of like a white crystalline hall that has a door at the north, east, and west. So those are kind of your three options for doors. I will say that in this game, generally you all are required to stick together unless unless you start a dungeon and say, okay, we're all going to split up. So for this one, it's all together as a group. So
now,
that is,
what type of give us some deets on the crystal, like the color, the clarity, the Mohs hardness scale.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you put your tooth on it, no, I'm kidding. The crystal itself is almost like grayish. It's almost like grayish in appearance. It's not. It's like a little. It's diffused a little bit, but it's like soft enough that you can walk. Like it's not like a bumpy floor or like huge rock formations or like cavernous. But it seems like that it was almost like you know those grown crystals that you get in those kits. That you had as a kid?
I was almost thinking like a quartz or something that's like these natural flat facets.
Kind of, yes.
Okay, but a bit more dull. Not as much clarity, like you said, gray.
Yeah, a bit out of place for the thatched roof, wood-lined, mud-created inn that you were in.
Yeah, and what's the light source in here?
It is just a light. It is just like permeating through the walls. It is stark white, almost like you don't know what fluorescent lights are, but imagine it's that lighting in this hall.
So there's so much light that it's washing stuff out.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Oh.
What a beautiful place. Too bad we can't stay.
Should we attempt to turn around and go back, or are we going to pick door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3?
Anyone who have house with made of crystal have a lot of money.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like your standard normal basement for sure. So which door should we try, do you think?
Do we hear any? Is there anything we can hear? Do we hear voices or any sounds?
Do you want to pick a door to listen at, or do you want to just like hear any sounds like from?
Is it first from where we are? Is there anything?
Yeah, do a. I'm trying to think of like a good reason for this. Do like a. I would say you're trying to perceive speech. I think like a charisma check for me. So you just click the charisma icon. It's going to be a normal one from there. And so you're trying to roll low for that.
Oh, honey.
Wow.
Ooh, a 20, a fail. That's always a fail. Wow. It's so crystalline in here that you just can't hear anything from standing in the middle.
You just hear the thoughts in your own head.
Darling, you look a little spaced out. Are you all right?
This is I am uncomfortable in this space. Let's keep moving.
All right. North or to the right or the left? North. Okay. I assume it's north
first.
Sure, north. Straight ahead then.
Yeah, so you all come up on
north or straight ahead.
In this case, Gast, they're the same.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the
remember,
cases
we've
where
talked about it. That's not always the case.
Yeah, but right now it is.
As far as we can tell, I'm actually starting to be a little disoriented myself. So let's look behind the door and see what's there, and if we don't like it, we'll turn around and go back.
You all approach this kind of north door, and it opens. You hear a boisterous cheer as you walk into essentially this like meat hall with a number of different tables set. There's like a big throne at the left side of the kind of the I guess what you would call the west side of the corridor that somebody is sitting upon. Everyone's cheering. It's these Nords dressed in their like furs. They have weapons strewn about. They're drinking mead, and they are just like overjoyed, conversing and talking at this table.
Oh, this doesn't look like any skooma hall I've ever seen.
At this point, they one of them notices you and says, "Come over here and sit down with us."
Of course, we are happy to be invited.
Okay, so there's a few chairs, I guess, of room at this table. Spalding, you sit at one. What's the rest of you? What are you all doing?
I think Val would just kind of follow, trying to not attract too much attention.
I'll sit at Spalding's left hand.
Gas group.
Okay, so you all sit down. And you hear everybody's kind of drinking, yelling, eating these pieces of meat. They pass some mead to you all. You all kind of have mead in front of you, and they're all kind of jovially sitting around. And then a quiet falls over the group as the guy in the throne hits his axe, and he says, "Here's 40 years with our crew, raiding, pillaging, making just the village just hate us. But we couldn't have done it without our seer. So here's to Himlerd on his retirement. Now, Himlerd, we got you a special plaque. And it says, 40 years, killing all the townsfolk, to Himlerd. And we had that written in pig's blood, and we put it on some wood, so you can take that with you home. But stay as long as you want, drink all the mead, enjoy yourself, and tomorrow, I guess we'll have to find a new seer." And everybody raises their glasses and says, "To Himlerd." And then you notice kind of at the end of the bar, there's like a very old man that's kind of drunk with a very large beard and is laughing to himself and whispering to people beside him.
Spalding's going to stand up with his mead and yell, "Speech! Speech! Let's hear from the guest of honor."
Do a charisma check. Yeah, do a charisma check.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
The danger that you're avoiding there is embarrassment. And everybody hears Spalding say this, and they all go, "Ah, yes, speech, speech, speech." And everybody's chanting it and hitting the table. And Himlerd stands up, and he says, "In 40 years, I have killed a number of people. I have pillaged their homes. And I have pillaged the greatest thing of all, is the secrets of their lives, because of my unique ability to see the future. Now, I don't share my information freely. Like, I don't go around talking about Lorcan that his wife is actually sleeping with Job over there, or that Jacques Weed stole Dillweed's pig in the last raid. I didn't talk about how old Jorvan lied about killing 20 villagers when really he killed 18. I don't talk about that stuff because that's my business. That's what I, as a seer, knowing all, don't talk about. So it's been a wonderful 40 years, killing everybody with you guys. Really, I mean, representing the people of Solstheim has been a joy. I'm excited for later when you all, have to kill me so that we can reincarnate a new seer. I'm curious to see where this group will go. With that being said, cheers to you all. Maybe we should think about a different system of electing a seer. I'll say. And he sits down. And everybody kind of like sits for a little bit and then drunkenly goes, to Himblard! And they all cheer. And a Nord man turns to you, Spalding, and says, that was a good idea. Good speech.
Thank you. That was a fascinating story. Absolutely fascinating. I'm sure he's just full of them. It's almost sad that he's going to be killed. Is he going to be killed for what he revealed about everyone just now, or just like is that a separate thing that you all do?
Oh yeah, when seers retire, we have to kill them because that's a reincarnation power from our very small cultish beliefs. We have to kill them so that the next time that we get a seer, they have that same power. You know how it works.
Have you considered just giving them like a gold sundial or something, and having just somebody else, develop a completely separate skill set that is also useful?
We stole gold sundial once from a small hamlet. A really, really weird hamlet. They had double the weapons that any other hamlet would have, but we stole gold sundial from them, and we put it out in the snow for a long time. But here's the thing about gold: melts. Didn't know.
Yeah, that is a downside of gold. One of the few, yes.
I heard about that village. They were just jerks. They deserved it. Good job stealing from them.
I mean, they did pay well, from what I hear. I mean, it would make sense, right? I mean they have
probably
gold.
why they got raided too. I mean,
yeah, very likely.
It's one way to get paid well.
Anyway, moving along. So, when exactly is this whole murdery moving through the ranks thing supposed to happen exactly?
Oh, it's stroke of midnight. Stroke of midnight. We're all gonna just like beat a skull in.
There's
we're probably gonna eat the brains too because that's how do we get the information?
How you get the information? Who's going to become?
Yeah, if you all share the brains, when you all become seers, and then you would all have to be seers, and then you would all have to kill each other at the end when you retired.
But it's all about our offspring, and our many, many fatherless children. We will father children, leave them in village, we raid, come back later, steal children. One of them could be seer.
Right, that's a solid business
plan. Of course, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Like I would just be walking down the street, and I would just realize that's the way things work. It makes no sense to me.
This is you see, yeah, you get it. This is why we don't live in Skyrim. This is why we don't want to involve ourselves in far as can be, because our way works.
So, this was a lovely conversation.
So we're looking for a guy named Paul. Have you seen Paul?
I killed a Paul, maybe 3 or 4 of them.
I mean, like, right now,
like recently,
half hour.
No, but I mean, if Himlard would know. Himlard is a seer; he knows everything. But I talked to him quick because the brain eating.
It's getting close to midnight,
of course,
right?
Of course.
It's
let's
go pay our respects to Himlard.
Absolutely.
So you all stand up. Are you all going to talk to Himlard?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, time's of the essence.
You all stand up and walk over to this guy, and he's kind of in this like ragged outfit. He's kind of like glassy eyed. Has a bunch of empty mead kind of canisters in front of him. Has a large gray beard, and he looks at you all and looks at Gaspasta and says, "You come here."
Hey, Gas, I think he's talking to you.
what old man want.
I'm hard of vision. You'll need to reach out and touch me so I know that you're there.
Oh.
You're hard, so he has to touch you.
Oh. See, this is what got us in trouble with that one guy.
This is not the first time this has happened. How does this keep happening?
I don't know why old man want Gas touch him, but
Let's see this play out. Gas, what's your name?
I mean, you know what? He's going to die later anyway, so...
Right, give the man one last thrill.
Gas will put his hand, fairly hard on the old man's shoulder. Not intentionally trying to hurt him by any means, but definitely hard.
Yeah, at this point, you don't notice anything, but this guy's eyes kind of glaze over entirely white. He loses his pupils, and he kind of sits there for a minute, and then his pupils return, and he looks at you and he says, I know you really liked eating that horse.
Oh.
Gas like eating lots of horses. Need to be more specific about which horse.
Gaspasta, the truth is, I have foreseen your destiny, and you were to become the leader of our hall. You're going to be changing the traditions for better, and it's going to happen tonight. And if you do this, it will be feasting for days at the new leader, and you will need to go to Hrothmir, sitting on the throne, and challenge him to the rights. And then you will battle him to death, and you will win. And when you have won, you will receive the mantle, the feast 4 days.
Gaspasa conflicted. On one hand, Gaspasa liked challenge to death. On the other hand, Gaspasa was looking forward to seeing your head smashed in.
When you're chief, you can still see my head smashed in.
Oh.
Do you want to have your head smashed in?
Yeah, that seems like...
Honestly, that a little surprised me.
Yeah, when I first heard the pitch, I thought it was maybe to not get your head smashed in. I thought maybe we could just sneak you out the back door, but...
Right, I thought you wanted to live, so you want to change tradition, but you still... We could just smash your head in and not have to fight.
Well, there are other ways to die, darling, that could be a lot more fun, if you know what I mean.
Oh, God.
I was thinking of overdosing on skooma, darling.
He's a seer. He may know exactly what you're talking about.
I would hope so.
The seer's just kind of looking at you drunkenly. Waiting.
We don't have a lot of time, darling.
Listen, Baz, you want to rule this weird tribe of Nords?
I only really want the feast.
Fair.
I mean, there's food here. I mean, there's food here. And apparently they're serving brains after midnight.
They may have horse.
Okay. Gas not sure what you want. Do you want gas? Gas confused. Gas
Gas
go grab yourself a ham bone.
Okay.
When you eat well, you are less confused. Go grab yourself a ham bone.
Gaz, do you think you can take him?
Sure.
Everyone else? Do we think Gaz can
take Can Vel get a look at the ruler sitting up on the throne? Get a lean back and just kind of
the guy that for the past 40 years has been going a Vikinger around Village and Dell, and
that guy right there. Yes.
Yeah, you see this guy. He's actually, weirdly enough, one of the most feeble people that you have ever seen. He is kind of shriveled in his seat, It kind of with blonde, stringing hair, but ill-fitting clothes. But he wears a belt that is very large around his waist that is covered in gold.
No one bests an orc.
I don't know. He looks pretty tough, Bastard.
I think Bass can't do it.
No, I did not say that. I would
Bass can
never
do
say
it.
that. Well then, you have our support.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess Bassett do now?
That's a good question. Should we do it before or after the head smashing and the brain eating?
Should we do it during? It'll be a distraction.
No, Gas Bassett not want dirty fight.
All right, fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Damn it, dirty fights are actually quite useful, though. But all right, Bass, it's however you want to handle this.
Vel thought Bassett can't do it, so Bassett going to do it.
No, I absolutely 100% believe you can do it. And if you don't, you're leaving your stuff to me, right?
No. Spalding already called it.
Ah,
did,
damn
like,
you,
A
Spalding!
long time ago, like a very long time ago. I wrote it
So
down
rude.
somewhere. It's a contract. Don't try to.
I
undermine
know
me here.
contracts are very important. It's fine. You still have my support, 100%. The Bassetides shall rule forever, shall we? I'm sorry, I'm getting very.
Yeah, I guess we're doing this.
I guess
Yeah.
we're doing it.
I guess
We're doing
it's
it?
happening. I mean,
I think
Yeah,
at this
what are you
point,
gonna
if we
say?
didn't
What are you
do
gonna-
it, it would be a little bit of a letdown.
You're approaching, so there's this like feeble old man that's kind of shriveled that's sitting on a throne wearing a giant gold belt, overwatching this meal. What are you doing?
Himrod told Gaspassa destiny was to kill you. Gaspassa wants to know if you want to die now or want to die after smashing of Himrod.
In a booming voice, the guy in the throne answers and says, "I will challenge you for the right, and if you complete the rites, you can be the leader. But if you lose, you will die."
Yes, that is usually how fight to death go.
Bass, I think it's going to be a little bit more complicated than that.
The rites are a test of strength, an ancient method of determining who should be the leader. When I was but a young boy, I donned my sacred belt and became.
he's a feeble old
Leader.
man, right?
Yes.
Like he's not like. Does he have like armor on or anything?
He's just wearing a leather. I don't know if leather armor. He's wearing like furs, and he's wearing a giant gold belt.
The Intercontinental
Okay.
Championship.
Pretty much.
This is taking too long. Gaspass is going to say, "You talk too long," and take his pole arm and like literally just helm splitter.
Okay, yeah. Do roll for an attack with that. So you're gonna go to your weapon, and there should be a dice beside that, and go ahead and roll. And I will check this. Let's just attack with the pole. You did an 8. Pretty good. 8. Yeah, you hit him for 3 damage, and let me check his thing.
I don't know what this 9 through 0 stuff means, but okay.
Yeah, you have. Where did you attack this man?
I literally like take the pole arm from where it's on his
12 to
back
6.
and- yeah, in the motion of drawing it, just full stepped into it and hit like the crown of his head.
Okay. Yeah, you go to raise up to attack him with this pole arm, And out of thin air, a scroll appears between you, your polearm, and his head, and you end up piercing the scroll onto this man's head, effectively killing Hrothmir in his hold, feasibly dead. When you do this, almost like overcome, a fight breaks out. And berserkers are not even paying attention to what you all are doing. They are just fighting each other, just across the table. It is just like a full-out brawl between everyone in here. You all, I assume, have not like engaged in combat with any of these people, so you all are out of this. What are you all doing?
Spaulding's concerned about that seer. Is the seer kind of swallowed up by that by all that fighting?
He is in the brawl, yeah. He is very much in the brawl.
Spaulding's looking for the first available exit then.
Yeah,
Gast, it is a bar fight.
Yeah, Gast, you're leader now. You wanna lead?
Gast wants to put on the fancy gold belt.
Yeah, Gast, you put upon the fancy gold belt, and you have received the Girdle of Great Strength. A character who wears this girdle gains the strength of a hill giant.
Nice.
Combat ability. The wearer's ability in combat is augmented. The character attacks with 8 hit dice. 8 hit dice. Monster. Damage. The wearer inflicts 2d8 damage in combat, or twice the normal damage if using the yeah, you are now effectively an orc with the strength of a giant while wearing the belt.
Good. Plus, it make Gas look pretty.
This is a good example of like how progression in this game goes. By the way, your characters
Kill
are very
old man
weak until there is a magic item in play, and magic items are incredibly overpowered so much that they break the game.
All right,
which
so
I think it's very fitting for Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
So what is the situation? What is the table made like? Like the long table, right?
It's just a long table. Yeah, pretty much.
And I have the strength of a giant now, right?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Gas will walk over to the table and with both fists hit it so hard with the intention that like the other end will flip up, and Himrod's at the other end of the table, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The intention is to hit the table so hard the other end pops up and kills Himrod.
Okay. Do a let's see. No, you're not going to do a strength check. That's not happening. I would say that you should roll 2d8 for me. So you can also do that on the left-hand side under that dice thing, and it'll be like there'll be a d8 you can roll. 2 of those. Yeah.
Not good. Well, not good.
When you hit this table, it comes up, and so like you're hitting it from the other end like a seesaw, and you kill what was it, the seer and all Himlerd, and half of the berserkers in the room are just entirely decimated by this table.
Well, that's what I call a admirable economy of movement.
Okay, now listen. Other half still alive. You were strong ones. The other half, not very strong. That's why they die so easy. Now, Gaspasa was told that if he killed Chieftain and Himrod is slaughtered, we have feast for days. Who is bringing food?
The 6 remaining members of this dinner turn to you all, and we are going to have our first combat with everyone as they are now engaged with you all.